to Be Offended with Joe and Tim.
Hey, Joe, what's going on, brother?
Hey there, angry man.
Oh, no. They don't need to know about it.
They don't need to know about the technical difficulties.
It's just we It shouldn't be this hard to do a dumb podcast for fucking 87 people.
Yeah, I figured you were like, oh, fuck this. I don't even want to do it anymore. I'm not funny mode anymore.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The tramp stamp's coming back.
Oh, okay. Do you have a minute for the tramp stamp?
Do we have a tramp stamp? Hold on, wait. Let me open my cider. Hold on.
Okay. You do that. I'll find. What's a tramp stamp? I think that's appropriate. That's tramp stamp.
Yeah, so apparently the influence. So everyone's just you're destined to make the mistakes of the people that come before you.
Of course, if you don't pay attention, yes.
Yeah. So apparently the young millennial influencers now are bringing back the lower back tattoo, also known, of course, as the tramp stamp.
That is the tramp. There is nothing else that could be called. It's just the tramp stamp. Oh my god!
It became the tramp stamp. Yeah.
Why?
They're seen as empowering.
Oh, you know what?
Now.
I know why. Because low-rise jeans came back.
Well, I mean, I'm a fan of that.
Which I'm a fan of too, but this is the consequences we have to suffer now. Now that the pants are lower, that back part of your ass is now showing, so they have to put something on there. Oh God. I hope this goes away again.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, so I believe the height of the tramp. I think we were right behind the height of the tramp stamp.
Oh,
right?
I was behind many tramp stamps.
See, that's what I was going to say. I was never behind a tramp stamp.
Okay, in college, I had quite the view.
That by the time that I was in my sex making years, the tramp stamp had already been labeled the tramp stamp, and people were already, or maybe I saw it coming and then decided not to go home with them.
Avoid.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not sure.
So I don't think.
Thinking back, I'm not sure I've ever been with.
I don't think
someone with a tattoo.
Yeah, I don't think I've
ever any tattoo, but it was tramp stamp or any tattoo.
No tramp stamp. I've been with plenty of girls with tattoos, but not a tramp stamp. I don't prefer the tattoo. I prefer the non-tattooed girl over anything. Your Rolodex, the dangerous list. Yeah.
Nude examination of every woman I've ever been with right now, and for tattoos. I think there's one. I want to say there was one with like one of those like hip level. The girls were getting right around their bikini line. They were getting like the tattoo on like the side. Like kind of yeah. I'm fairly certain that was the only tattoo.
Okay,
but never a tramp stamp, because I think by the time we graduated high school. Which would be, most people wait till they were 18 to get tattoos. They already were uncool. And then, of course, if we were now dating women younger than us, as we moved through our early
some may or may
20s,
have. I don't know.
Then, of course, those girls would have even known better not to get the tramp stamp.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
I just wanted to share the tramp. We like to do breaking news.
Bear of bad news.
The tramp stamp is coming back.
Interesting.
They're trying
coming
to bring
back.
It back.
It's something to come on her back. Okay. Well, I will be avoiding that. Thank you very much. I think that's one of those things. Like for me, there are signs out in the world that immediately lets you know like the mentality of somebody. And it's very much like no, it's very much like, okay, that's not the person I want to do anything with.
like wearing a face mask.
Yes, face mask while driving in the car
at an outdoor event.
Yeah, exactly.
My car
while jogging.
Yeah. So we can do this both ways, Joe. We don't have to just
No, we usually do it both ways. Okay, so but no, so there's like this new thing with all apps, dating apps and whatnot. They keep introducing the he, she, him, her bullshit thing, and they put that as, oh, if you want to put your fucking pronoun. Well, guess what? If you've put in your pronoun, I already don't want to talk to you. Like, leave it fucking blank. That's it. I can see your fucking girl.
You want to be surprised? No. What you're saying?
I want to wait until the bedroom's happening.
Yeah. I want to pull that zipper down and not know what surprise is in store. That's very bold of you, Joe. It's very progressive of you to say that you do not want to. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care what gender you are, what gender you identify with. I want to be surprised.
Yeah, I mean that sounds accurate.
It sounds, yeah. No, I mean that's good. Very, choosers, right?
There she is. No, I just.
How is she logging into her phone, Joe? With a little hooves. You can't swipe. Someone's doing the swipe. You're being catfished, Joe. If you think you're picking up a horse on the internet, I hate to tell you, but you are being catfished. There's no way the horse can hold the phone and do the little swipes.
Okay.
I was just saying not work either.
She's hung like a horse. Anyway. So I avoid that now because anytime I see that they're like, oh, I identify as this, and I'm like, fuck you, leave it blank. If you think that you have to do that when you've already said you're a girl, you're a female on your profile thing, and you clearly have boobs and a fucking female face and not an Adam's apple, you're fine. You don't have to label yourself. Thank you. Anyway. Rant over. I have some, let's see. I have some relatable things. Now, I used to make fun of you.
To who?
To you.
Are you a normal person now? You're probably related to the common man?
Yeah.
Well, I used to make fun of you for going into a restaurant, getting dinner, paying for it, and tipping the wait staff.
I'm still not tipping. No, no, because
not that relatable.
I made fun of your tower, and all of
my anti-flood tower,
your stairs, and now I too live in a 3-story tower with many staircases. Holy
look at you, stair boy over here.
Dude, it is insane. If you forget one thing, God forbid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Dude, my kid won't. Sometimes he'll be like, too many stairs, and he wants to be carried up the stairs. And it's like, and my wife's just like, yeah, I know, kid. Like, I know.
I left something in the basement, and I'm like, oh, no.
I'm sure as long as you left her water, she would have been fine.
Oh, God. It was just horrible. No, plowing right over that. Anyway, so now I also live in a house full of stairs, and I have 2 staircases that go in different directions, too. So I have a back staircase.
And down. Up and what do you mean? No. Staircase goes in 2 directions.
No,
what the
one
fuck
is the front of the house, and one goes to the back of the house.
I had at my parents' house growing up. You had the secret double cove staircase.
Yeah, you had a tiny secret staircase in the back of the house.
When the house was first built, that was the only staircase.
Oh, wow.
You could barely. It's like literally like the shoulder width.
Yeah. It was like
all of everything that went to the second story had to be snuck up.
Oh, I forget about that. I forget that was the sneaking up way.
Well, no, that was
the sneaking up way.
No, that one had the door you slid, and then it was wood. So it was harder, and then that was close to the bedroom. So if you were sneaking, you had to go the long way.
Great radio band.
No, people had 2 staircases, and they definitely were sneaking.
Okay.
I mean, there's no way people live when their parents weren't sneaking.
Yeah, well,
and if I had 2 staircases growing up, and you have it now, there's at least one other person who had 2 staircases.
Okay, well,
I'm but talking of stairs, one of my pet peeves, and that's so you've hit a nerve, of course.
Okay, right.
Is we built a whole fucking closet on the ground level for purses and all that shit.
That's a bad
but because it's down like 16 fucking steps, so it's just purses and bags and backpacks everywhere through the house. So there's no spot for them because the closet is downstairs. But it's like, well, I don't want to go downstairs, get my bag, bring it back upstairs, and put all my shit in it.
Yeah.
So instead, I just look at bags all the time. So, yeah, let that be a warning to all of you living in towers, is that just treat the ground level as just
as it
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Because no one will ever go down there. It's just like, you literally only go down. And then once we're a household that takes off your shoes once you get inside. So once your shoes are on,
forget
anything upstairs, like, well, I guess we'll never sing that again. If I don't have my wallet or phone, well, I guess no one's calling you. We won't buy anything. Because I'm not going. My shoes are on, and that's 16 individual steps that I need to walk up.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm happy I have an Apple Watch. Because if I leave my phone somewhere in the house, oh fuck, forget it. It's not happening. I don't know where it is, when it was last used. Like I could just take text messages and whatnot on my phone. I mean on my watch.
Yeah, but isn't it hard to look porn on that little tiny screen?
No. Oh, everything I'm looking at is that size anyway, so it's fine. thumbnails.
Little micro boobs.
Yeah,
What would just be a thumbnail of a thumbnail?
Yeah, exactly. It's just one thumbnail. That's it.
Just a picture of like my wedding. You have no idea. You think it's porn. You have absolutely no idea what
I'm
it
just
is.
Squinting. I just see peach color.
He's jerking up to like Jets highlights. There's no clue what's going on. So fucking tiny. Then your arm is moving the whole time too. So you're trying to like focus.
Trying to focus on it.
You're trying to focus on the tiny ass porn as your arm is just vigorously going back and forth.
Jesus Christ.
That's probably the only piece of tech software that porn will never come to. I think I'm very confident in saying that porn on the iWatch will never be.
Speaking of porn,
I was doing. Speaking of tech,
yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we could do both. I was just going to say that we posted up the Playboys. I went on eBay recently, and I found an entire library's worth of Braille Playboy was being sold online for a couple of $1,000s, and I thought about it really hard.
How would they even? I guess they could have like, is there like a deaf version of eBay? How would you even find that?
I don't even know how you eBay when you're blind, but it was there. It was for sale, and it wasn't a lot of money, and it was enough to be like, I wonder if these will be worth it at some point in time. It's just. Braille Playboy. It was there.
I just think it's hard to sell because like you can't just like post a sign on like the on the telephone pole like advertising your Braille Playboy garage sale. Like the odds of your target audience coming
so
in.
Finding your audience is I think a hard thing to do.
You can't post a Craigslist. Yeah, it just seems like very difficult.
You know what?
The
number one thing that blind people like to do is listen to podcasts. So
that's true.
If you want to buy a Braille,
maybe we should rebrand as podcast for the deaf.
Yeah, for the deaf. Oh, so they're just sitting there.
Oh wait, it's the blind.
No. You were right the first time.
Oh, yeah,
this is the best podcast for deaf people. You had a tech thing? Do you have a tech a minute?
Yeah, something you said had triggered another thought, but of course it left immediately when I stupidly said the podcast for the deaf when we were selling things to blind people. So that was
all right, it'll come back to you.
All right, so you were one of your big topics last year was the Dyson vacuums.
Yeah, the stupid fucking 20,000
hours laser. Yeah, and
it's a laser pointer
technology to like find the
built
dust,
in 17
but then like
countries. Yeah,
but just by moving like the vacuum cleaner, like you're disturbing the dust.
So it's blowing it anyway. Yeah.
Well, apparently these people have way too much of an R&D budget because they invented the air purifying headphones.
What? Are you sure you're not on the Sharper Image catalog again?
No.
It sounds like Sharper Image to me.
There appears to be Bluetooth because if you're... Wait, no, sorry.
Is there a clock on it? Is there a clock?
It's actually noise canceling, so I'm not even sure there's Bluetooth. It doesn't seem like this is a mute. Yeah, so it's basically like a it's not quite Hannibal Lecter because I think Hannibal had like the full chin. So it's more of like a football chin strap, but like as if it came across your mouth. So maybe like a scuba.
It's a special helmet.
The perfect example is like a scuba unit. You know how like the scuba unit like it fits square on your face and like goes in. Yeah, like a respirator. Yeah, so it's like a respirator attached by like a football.
What
like
the fuck?
To a giant
to breathe in,
like the second largest sets of headphones, only behind like the guy who like looks for metal detector stuff on the beach.
Okay, we need a photo to be posted on our Instagram because
I can send it to you. I'll send it to you right now.
So
you can comment via the magic of technology.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so for almost $1,000, $949.
Wait, what?
Yes, Dyson has made. The article obviously thinks strongly of this. Dyson, which makes your hands at airports and which drives your hands at airports and makes cost prohibitive vacuum cleaners that you will never actually buy, unveiled cockamamie new zone noise canceling headphones that simultaneously purify the air, offensively priced at $949.
What the fuck?
A vertical skull cage is slightly less fly than orthodontic headgear. And
what the fuck is this?
I can't even do jokes because the guy who wrote this...
he just destroyed them.
Essentially, you're dropping a cool grand to get beat up on the playground by Nelson from The Simpsons.
Yep. What? Okay. You know what this is? This looks like if you took a motorcycle helmet and removed the part that covers your like face, like but you left the mouth part. And this is bizarre. It's like Bane, cyberpunk gamer. What the fuck? I can't. I'm done. Is it intelligent? Does it do anything?
No. Wait, you fall.
Oh no!
How do you trigger all the music at the same time?
I hit the Eiffel Tower by accident.
Jesus.
And then right next to the Eiffel Tower is the Apple Minute. So I went to tap it to stop it, and the Apple Minute went off. I told you everything is rearranged. It's killing me. I shouldn't have touched it. Anyway, yeah, that thing.
So it's
really
1.5 pounds. Yeah, it's noise canceling. It actually doesn't say. I'm assuming it's noise canceling like Bluetooth headphones that you pair, and not like the ones we give to my son because he doesn't like the fire engines at the parade. Like those like the
expensive
ones, ones like the security guards wear, like the front of the concert.
Because like, they don't want wear when you go shooting. Yeah.
yeah, those ones. Yeah. So I'm assuming by noise canceling, they're not meaning the shooting range. I'm assuming it means like, so they do have Bluetooth. So technically
you could listen to music.
This is coming to a sharper image near you.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, there's a clock on it somewhere.
Well, for $949, there better be.
For $949, it better also come with VR goggles. Fuck.
So you can just be full douche. At that point, you might just wear a motorcycle helmet.
I wonder.
What? Smell-o-vision?
Yes. Because if they're going to have control over the air, then maybe you could also have some kind of like smell sense thing going on. This is $1 million idea.
I just don't understand the R&D budget at Dyson.
I don't understand that they can spend this much time, effort, and money on something that has probably the smallest like audience. Who's going to buy that? I can't think of even my crazy friends who would buy that.
You have friends who you consider your crazy friends?
Because I'm the crazy friend.
Because we all consider you our crazy friends.
No. I have crazy friends.
They tip at restaurants, married with children.
No, that's fucking nuts.
They pay taxes.
No.
What the fuck are these people doing? It's just so. I think I told the story on the air. But one of our friends who now works at Google used to work at Nest, and I busted his balls for like every time I saw him for like I don't even know, probably like 6 months because like they were advertising Nest on the subway ad and said all the stuff it did, and one of them was a barometer. Oh. And I was like, I understand, like, it was probably really cool to, like, put a barometer in there, but, like, who the fuck had, like, a low-pressure system
reads the barometer?
But, like, why? Like, you're inside, like, a low-pressure system, like, you don't have pressure changes in your house.
You're not supposed to, at least. If you do, you have a problem.
Like, it was just the weirdest thing that, like, somebody was like, they could. And they did. And in the little room, they probably thought it was great. And I feel like that's what all these Dyson products are, is that like these people are just full-time vacuum engineers. Yeah. And like, they're just so like, they're on step 99 and the rest of the world's on like step 2. But like, they don't realize it because they just live in this little like vacuum.
Hey, bubble. There you go.
This little, good. Okay, I'm stopping.
Okay. They live in a vacuum bubble. That was a good joke. Well, anyway,
I wish it was on purpose.
Yeah, I agree, and I also will never buy any of these products. So, is what it is.
Do you even own a vacuum?
I do. I own 2 vacuums.
A shop vac and a normal one?
Yeah. Yep. I have a shop vac and I have a combo
dick sucker.
Yeah. I have the John, the baby maker.
You got the
Chinese
special pocket pussy adapter for the.
I've got a pocket penis. Pocket pussy.
No, that's for your drill. You're thinking about your drill adapter.
Yeah, that's I put my Sawzall.
Yeah, you're thinking about your drill dough.
God damn it. Moving on. What else is on my fucking list?
You gotta recover from that one.
Yeah. Okay. We have.
I mean, you moved to a new state, Joe. You can be anyone who you want.
Yeah.
Boys, girls.
Oh, okay. So there's a bone I've got to pick. I don't think I can do this in this amount of time, though. We'll come back to this topic. I have another topic that was a past due topic that we could do quickly because I'm sure you'll just logic it out. Okay. So we had Halloween. Yeah, there's a Halloween that passed last month or 2 months ago now. God,
or whenever we post the show.
Yeah, whatever.
6 months ago.
Yeah, we missed.
Or maybe it's Halloween right now.
Who knows? It's all scary.
Who knows? We're very busy people.
Yeah, whatever. So I thought about all this trick or treat stuff going on, blah blah blah, and then I thought about trick or treat. No one goes for the trick anymore because you have an option. The kids show up and it's trick or treat. So you can either trick the fucking kid or you can treat the kid. I'm just doing tricks. That's it.
Wait, no, I think no.
I'm gonna put a candy ball that's gonna be empty. That's the fucking trick.
No, I think it's a threat.
Oh, it's a threat.
They're saying we're
see either the logic it out. See,
yeah. See, it's I'm going to do a trick. I'm going to play a trick on you if you do not give a treat.
Really, you think that's what it comes to?
Yes, because that's why they egg houses that don't give out candy.
But
they get the trick.
That saying, I don't think comes from. I don't think those two are correlated.
It does. No,
it does.
Trick or treat. The trick or the treat is not the option of the homeowner.
No,
if they want to start doing card tricks for the fucking kids dressed up as Blippi,
linking rings.
Yeah. Fucking, there's some guy's wife in a box, being sawed in half every 35 seconds, and.
Pick a card, any card.
Yeah. You hear like an elephant in the background. Yeah. Bunch of mirrors and
juggling midgets
up
somewhere.
Yeah. Forced perspective everywhere.
Room full of mirrors for no reason. Yeah. Okay. Well,
no. I believe.
You think it's a threat?
The origin of trick or treat is that the people are. It's like a little like what the mafia does, like the extortion, whatever. Yeah,
extortion.
You're being you're like I would be something. Shame if something happened to you. Those bastards over here. Yeah.
It's a subtle nudge.
It's protection money. Basically, the treat is protection money.
Really? So it's like the lawn cutting racket thing we did last season.
Well, no, that's the lawn. They don't have to threaten the lawn cutting racket.
Oh, you just know.
Nobody has tried to. So last season, Joe wanted to invent like a self-cutting lawnmower and basically like totally just destroy like the greatest racket in history, which is unchanged for like 40 years, which is the lawn business.
Well, I thought it was a brilliant idea until Tim decided to shine a new light on a $1 billion industry that
has gone unmolested for decades. Has gone undisturbed.
Yeah. So somebody will take it down. One of these days, you'll be reading the New York Times, and you'll see $1 billion lawn cutting industry taken down by the iRobot thing.
Did you see they had fusion? They finally got fusion where they generated more power than they put in.
Oh, I saw a headline. I didn't click on it yet. I saved it for later. I wanted to. Now
that's all the information. They're finally able to have a fusion reaction. Because you have to put in so much power to get the fusion reaction. Yes, but when the reaction, they actually were able to net more energy. Like the reaction generated more power than to put into it. It's the first time ever.
0.1% of a watt.
But it's the point is it's a government like run program.
Yeah.
But there's an old Opie Anthony bit where people like private citizens, it's like me and you sit in the basement and we discover like some kind of way to like get free water, there's always like these, and then like the next thing you know, like the person winds up dead or like in a mental institution, because like there's no way that like the business people would ever let
oil companies, battery companies,
someone invents like someone invents like a car that runs off of like salt water, and then like within 6 months, like the guy winds up dead or in a mental institution or something.
Hillary
because
killed
the oil company's like, no, we cannot be running combustion engines off of salt water. Like we need to run off of oil. So when I saw the fusion thing, I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "This guy's gonna," and I like clicked through, and I was like, "Okay, good." It's like it's a government,
yeah.
like
so in other words, it'll never be used for good.
Well, they nuclear power, the internet.
Yeah, but that's not government run. Nuclear power is not government.
No. But that was the Manhattan Project.
I don't think you're choosing the right projects here. The Manhattan Project was secretly built Little Man bomb. And Fat Bomb. Yeah.
Correct, but I'm saying, but the nuclear. A lot of the like the space program led to Velcro, for example. So like actually. Like a lot of the government contractor, like defense contracting and space contracting, like that technology actually does eventually go into broader use.
Well,
so
I guess
so. I do actually think that fusion.
When my water boiler fusion is running off of fusion technology, I will believe it. Until then.
I mean, we're probably a few decades. I think in our lifetime we'll see fusion.
Yeah, all right, we'll see.
It would be a real game changer.
It would be. It would also probably get a lot of the
Bane
industry
on the case.
Yeah. Fucking
nice fusion reaction you have there. Be a shame if somebody turned it into a bomb.
Great. Well, and that
there was that in the last Batman, right? Yeah. Where they had the fusion reactor under the river, and then
I don't even remember. Oh yes, I vaguely remember the Bane one because it was the worst of the Christopher Nolan ones. I remember me like tuning out
when he climbs out of the prison.
That was the only.
That was a good one.
Ra's al Ghul and what's his fucking name?
They all have to. All the people exiled have to go out on the ice and they fall through the ice and stuff. That was a good one.
Yeah, I don't really. That was the least watched one out of the Christopher Nolan ones. I think that was the one that I was like, I think he peaked at Joker, and that was that. We have to go for a break. We're about to die.
Oh
yeah, we're running out of
fun.
I know. We'll come back.
We don't even have sponsors.
We do. We do. It'll be there. Don't worry. I think. And we're back.
Hello again.
Hello.
We were here the whole time, guys.
Yeah,
no problems at all. Nothing at all.
We didn't have an intermission or anything. Okay, so I've got a bone to pick.
You didn't pick it yet?
No. I've been
you
picking
teased
it.
the bone picking.
Yes,
okay.
yes. So
I was confused.
Yes. There was bones to be picked, and I said I couldn't do it in the last, half.
I feel like Joe just reads his enemy list on the show. It's like, and another thing
that pisses me off.
Rename the podcast Joe's Lawn.
Yeah. Get Off My Lawn, a podcast by Joe and Tim. Two middle-aged white dudes who live in big houses. I'm sure we'll have a great audience.
I'm going to Google that real quick, see if they take in.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I got another.
Get off my.
Another. Or I guess you're. I'm a year ahead of you, so I guess I have another year and a month or so till I'm 40. So
yeah.
Maybe we'll redo that when we both turn 40.
Yeah, great.
In 2 years.
40 in a big house.
Oh, there is a Get Off My Lawn podcast with Gavin
That's
McGinnis.
A great name. Yeah.
Oh, Gavin McGinnis. He's the guy who founded the Proud Boys.
There you go.
Okay, so maybe we don't. Okay, change that idea.
No, I like that idea. Okay, so I got a bone to pick. What's up with podcasts right now? There's no audio only podcasts out there except for us, I think. Why did podcasts become just a fucking radio, like a video show that happens to record your voice? Like it's just a bunch of people with microphones recording their voice well, but it's all video. Joe Rogan started it, but it's like everybody is a video podcast.
Joe, it started with like Mike and the Mad Dog and Mike.
Yeah. Well, if you want to go that far back, you'll go to Howard Stern and all them. Yes,
but at least Howard Stern's most of his TV show thing was at least the boob stuff.
Yeah, but they did most of the show. They cut a lot of stuff,
but they very rarely would show like They showed interviews with a porn star, Pam, someone you want to see. Like now, he just did he interviewed Bruce Springsteen. They turned it into a hour-and-a-half special on HBO, and it was just like the still camera footage of him talking to Bruce Springsteen. But in the old days, it was like him talking to a boob lady or like riding the Sibian or something. You know, so that was fine. But then they started from that when they were simulcasting the sports radio talk shows, and you literally have some fat asshole with his Diet Coke sitting there. And just, Tony from Queens. All right, what do you think about the Mets lineup this year? Oh, the Mets lineup looks pretty good this year. Take a sip of Diet Coke. Scott from Brooklyn. So that's where it started. And then it wasn't so weird with Joe Rogan, because all Joe Rogan, his video, that's just the simulcast of a radio show, which is stupid.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is
no one wants to watch someone talking on the radio.
Most popular podcasts now are video based. There's nothing. I guarantee you, a top 100 podcast. If you search it, you're not going to find that it's audio only. It is also video. That is like bizarre to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why. Because the whole fun.
Why do you want to watch somebody? It just makes no sense to me. Like they hit Logan Paul and what his fucking stupid brother or whatever the fuck they are. Like they just sit in the room and banter back and forth. I'm like, what is the entertainment of watching this versus listening to it? The whole point of listening to a podcast is so that you could do something else at the same time. Now you're just sitting watching two assholes talk to each other. It's not like they have boobs.
Yeah, you're supposed to be in the car listening to a podcast or in the gym
time.
running or like you're listening to it while like browsing pornography or something on your phone.
I don't know about that, but it's to pass time.
Well, what are you looking at? Find Instagram, TikTok.
There you go.
I mean, either way, your point is if you're listening to a podcast on your phone, you're looking at naked women.
I don't know. I'm always looking at naked women, so I can't relate with not looking at naked women. I look at my watch. Oh, the naked woman. This is Peach.
Very, very small.
Yeah. Half a boob.
Either that or the World Series from 1988.
Yeah.
It's unclear.
Pocket porn.
Definitely
coming to an Apple Watch near you.
Yeah, I agree. I don't agree with the business model. I'm not sure. I guess
get it. Shitty podcasts that nobody really listens to, but they're still like high on the list of top 100 podcasts. They have fucking video. They're not doing anything.
I wouldn't want my face to. So I don't even want my name. I actually do this under pseudonym.
Yeah, I don't have. This is all fake.
Yeah.
The only thing that I talk about that's real is I live in a giant house now. That's it. Everything else is a false.
Yeah. And all those women you talked about fucking never happened.
No, never.
Yeah.
I have a wife.
I don't. It's hard enough to improvise and try and be interesting and funny, but to have like a camera on your face, it's a little.
It's just there's nothing entertaining about it.
There's
nothing there. It's just
but I felt this way again since they decided they're going to simulcast talk radio shows.
Yeah,
that wasn't Howard Stern with like three whores riding the Sibian.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of guys sitting in a room doing what we would do normally if we were just sitting in a room. That's not fun to watch.
I'd watch people blow each other.
Jesus Christ. Anywho, do you have a topic? I have another good one.
No, you said you have enough topics for like the next.
Oh yeah, I do.
So
okay,
I don't want you to,
All right, we have to get some music queued up. Where is it? Oh, it's all new. There we go.
Is that healthy for you to
This smells like my vagina.
Yes, it's the Vagina Candle Min, everybody.
Has there been another incident?
So, I was perusing the interwebs one day.
As you're known to do.
Yes, and I came across something that I've seen before, but it never clicked in my brain yet of how bizarre it was until I decided to like investigate this.
Lemon party.
There's a company that has diamonds in every candle you buy. Some reason a lot of women like to burn candles in the house, and so some asshole around was like, you know what, women also like diamonds. Let's mash them together. So now there's these candles that you buy, and in every candle there's a diamond in it, and you have to fucking melt the candle to get the goddamn
like the
diamond.
prize in the cereal box.
It's literally the Jack
the Cracker Jack the Cracker Jack prize.
Yeah, that's what it is. Now you get a shitty like yellow ugly uncut piece of shit diamond in every candle.
Are they uncut?
Some of them are cut. I'm cut. No,
I preferred uncut. I thought.
No. The thing that they do is it's kind of like a Pokemon card, if you will. There could be one very.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. It could be one like one.
It's like
big diamond.
A Monopoly game at McDonald's or something. Like you could win the Harrier jet or $1 million. Or
okay, hold on. Wait a second, because we're going off the rails here. You just said something that they made an entire Netflix series. About the Harrier jet thing.
Yeah, our friend Mike watched it and texted me about it all the time.
I was like, oh my God, that's our fucking thing right there.
How somebody sued for the Harrier jet because there was each Pepsi point had like a dollar value of like 1/1000th of a penny or something.
We did like a 15-minute bit on this.
Yeah, the guy did the math based on the commercial saying that a Harrier jet was like a million Pepsi points and came up with the money for Harrier jet. And I believe there was a lawsuit or something.
Yeah,
too, right?
He sued for the Harrier jet. There was a whole like. Twisted and winded, and they ended up being, saying clearly this was a joke, but there was no asterisk for anything. It's the commercial that changed the commercial industry. But we brought it up on as a topic, and we did like a good solid 15 minutes on it. It was pretty good, and then nothing of it. And I'm like, oh, this is an old topic. This topic is old.
And then someone made a
it's like this is a 20-year-old topic that probably went on talk radio when talk radio was talk radio, and now like I brought it back just because I was like, people haven't talked about it in 20 years. And then fucking Netflix, 6 weeks later, comes out with a whole mini series.
We have fans, obviously. So it's a grab bag for diamonds. So is it? What is this retail for? No, because you're saying that
let me pull it
you
up.
could melt it down and you can get a fine gem, or you can melt it down and get some kind of Now it's actual a diamond because diamonds are carbon.
Yes,
right?
carbon
that formed under pressure. So they're not just saying a diamond is in there and it's carbon.
It's called.
And they're like technically it's a diamond because it's carbon. It's actual.
What is a Christmas
diamond.
sale? Genuine diamond in every candle with a chance to get a diamond valued up to $12,000.
Okay, this is exactly grab bag
Lifetime.
Oh God.
Yes. That's their main thing here. 4 candles Christmas mystery bundle, $109. Marked down from $500. I don't think it's ever sold for $500.
I don't think it's ever sold for $500.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Santa's I thought this was a typo. It's called. Wait. A stupid ad popped up. No. It's wanting me to spin a dial to win a diamond. I'm not doing it. Go away.
Oh.
No.
Up to $1,200.
No, I'm not feeling lucky. Okay. Santa's Sweaty Sack. We have a new favorite candle company. It's called Santa's Sweaty Sack.
Should
Diamond
we get
candle.
some music with like some sleigh bells or something?
Yeah.
You
know what? We don't have Christmas music. We're going to do a Christmas special. That's the special we'll do next. But I don't have bells. I got horses. That's it.
This is literally grab bag shit.
Yeah, so Santa's 20 sack.
So you're buying an overpriced
$29.95, marked down from $125. That's a fucking deal. One-time purchase, or you could subscribe and save 20%. I wish we were getting paid to do this.
How much? Are you just promo code BFN Radio?
Yeah, save an extra 30% when purchasing Santa's Sweaty Sack Diamond Candle with Unicorn Cake Bath Bomb.
Jesus Christ.
So while Santa's sack is melting from the flames, you could be.
I wish I had bad ideas. I really do. I wish I had less integrity and bad ideas because it's you're going back to that Harrier jet thing, and like that's the perfect encapsulation of being a lawyer, where it's
my God,
and that was 20 years ago. So like, it's only gotten worse.
Yeah.
Like the lesson from the Harrier jet thing was that like, if it's not explicitly spelled out that this is a joke.
Yeah.
That like,
this is real though.
Meanwhile,
I'm saying,
that's what I'm saying. So that's how I spend my life. Yeah. And then on the other side, there's some idiot who's taking diamond shavings, like the shredded carrots you buy at the fucking supermarket, but from diamonds, and they're throwing it into candles. Which probably have about 13 to 17 cents to manufacture.
Natural wax. Okay, so here's the. Every candle comes with a genuine cut and polished diamond. So there are no uncut diamonds. So
but what are you supposed to do with it after you have it?
They're graded
put it on your shelf
by the GIA. So
well, there's a lot of grades. I don't know if you've never bought a.
Sorry, you could have.
I know you've never bought an engagement ring, but the grades.
I've bought many diamonds though.
The grades go much lower than the 65s that you earned in high school.
No. There's. I know lots about diamonds.
Yeah, there's like coal grade basically. It's like 1/7. It's like the junk bonds.
Yeah,
it's practically.
Yeah. So, oh my God. I'm
but
just.
What are you supposed to do with it after you find your diamonds?
I don't know. You just have like a Scrooge McDuck little,
you just have this little
like gem
sack
case.
of diamonds. I guess you could trade them in the movies for. You could hire a hitman.
Oh yeah, you could use them to hire people around town.
Yeah, well, that'd be funny if the candles.
This is a front. This is a front.
The candles sell for $110, but the little black sack that you have to carry is like $1,000 because you obviously can't just carry on loose diamonds. You need the official little black, and then you need the little black tablecloth.
Yeah.
So like you get the combination deal of the black sack and the tablecloth.
Oh my God. Well,
how could anything?
Floored. There's Christmas. There's a lot of Christmas.
They would
here.
lose. First of all, they must be conflict diamonds.
You think? No, I think they would be artificially grown because they're saying they're genuine diamonds, but they're not mined diamonds. I think these are just pressure.
There's no way that if they're selling it for $100, there's no way any diamond in there could be worth more than $100 because they would have to buy.
Dude, it's $29.95 for the MILF and cookies diamond candle. We should be spots. I'm getting in touch with them.
Yeah,
we can make our own ball sack candle, like we talked about on the air. We should have our own.
Fuck, man, we need a scam.
Look at this. My last oh look, it's on fire diamond candle. That's literally the title. My last fuck. Oh look, it's on fire diamond candle. $29.95.
Okay. Between my legalese and your lack of integrity, we need to start a get rich scheme because we can do this. I'm very good at the technicality. Technically, this is whatever the fuck we say it is. So we just need to come up with something where it's like, gold leaf or something. Like we'll sell gold leaf shit. Yeah, because gold leaf is nothing. It weighs nothing.
Yeah,
it
reindeer
nothing.
Poop diamond candle. Oh my God. Christmas special deal. Reindeer poop candle. Do you want your house to smell like reindeer shit?
Oh, man.
And get a free diamond?
There's nothing I would rather do in 3 years than just like
retire off of the dumbest fucking idea.
No. I wouldn't be retired yet. It would take a little longer because you got to ramp up. But like, I just like standing with pride, like overlooking the factory floor. It's like our
watching
bullshit
people.
Product. It's like just comes off the assembly lines, like shipped out to suckers across the nation. Like I'd just be so happy, just like Peggy Smith, you're a fucking moron. Like slap the sticker on the box, like send it onto the UPS truck.
Here's another one. It's not gonna lick itself. Diamond candle.
You're supposed to lick the candle?
No, it's got a candy cane photo on it, but it's really a sexual innuendo.
Oh, wow. Okay. I figured it was at least a vagina shape. I mean, at least Gwyneth Paltrow had the
Well, they have Santa's ball sack, so
she had the integrity to name it after her vagina and not have some reference to a vagina.
I'm just upset that the apple cinnamon diamond candle is the exact same price as Santa's sack. I think there should be an upcharge for the raunchier candles.
Well, I've heard that Santa Sack is quite cinnamony.
Oh,
So
you know what?
It's possible.
It's probably
the
peppermint
same,
and cinnamon. Yeah.
It's probably the same candle that they. I'm assuming that they just changed the sticker. Am I? I'm not looking at the website.
Apparently,
but is it all around the same candle?
One candle.
It's
a vagina candle.
Yeah. It's like on The Simpsons when they were at the food court and it was Salisbury steak.
All the same
and
exact.
There was 3 conveyor belts that led to a giant thing that said meat, and then the guy just put whatever conveyor belt moved, he put the meat on it, and it was one meat, but it was still the 3 different meats. Yeah.
This is there's a diamond exchange. How it works. 10 diamonds exchange. This is getting deeper. This is getting into like Bitcoin territory.
Oh God.
Reveal, collect, and exchange. Exchange your collected diamonds with custom diamond jewelry.
So there you go. Okay.
So if you get a certain amount of diamonds, you can trade
now
it in.
Now you have enough for jewelry.
Yeah, and then you get a cluster pendant, 10 diamonds. So these things are retailing for $99 if you just want to buy the pendant.
Oh man.
Or you could trade your diamonds in.
We need to take like
something.
Okay, you need to set aside your business. I'll leave my family. We got to do like a 3-week retreat in like Costa Rica.
Just come up with some
like
fucking
no
crazy
internet.
Well, no,
ideas.
We'll need internet to do research.
No, we'll need even driving range of internet.
Yeah.
Because you need to be able to check like the end of the day or something. You got to go to like check to see if someone invented it. But I think we do like a 3-week retreat in like the jungles of Costa Rica, and we come up
with malaria. We need to have malaria though. We can't get the malaria pills because we have to be fucking dying while we come up with the best idea.
Most good ideas have come up in fever dreams.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
actually how they invented.
We need to have
Steve Jobs invented the a lot of people know they invented the iPod. In a fever dream. He was actually on ayahuasca. In a sweat lodge.
We need to
on the Navajo reservation. A lot of people then came up with the iPod.
Yep. Yeah. We need to have malaria and overseas.
Yeah. I think we need to. I'm every single time that I log into my work computer now, I'm gonna be sad that I didn't invent like just the because even like when they go on Shark Tank, like they're usually like actually good. Like even the worst product, it's like, oh, okay, like
something you would probably buy if you were like
or is it like the problem that they have on Shark Tank is always that it's like a niche audience. Like you have identified a product, you've solved it, but like 17 people have this product and you're never going to scale it up.
Yeah.
Right. So like that's fine, but like these are literally like we're going to invent a product without a market and we're going to sell it to the dumbest people in the entire world, and it works. And I'm so frustrated and upset that we have not been able to do this for ourselves.
I'm frustrated and upset that I didn't come out with the down to fuck diamond candle. It's sold out.
It's sold out.
Sold out. This Christmas deal sold out. Down to fuck.
Does it give you the price that it was selling out before selling out or no?
It was $29.95. Apparently, that's the golden ratio.
$29.95.
The Let's Get Naked diamond candle though, that one is $31.95. And
sizes?
the I Licked It So It's Mine diamond candle, $34.95.
Okay, these are literally the same candle with different stickers.
It's gotta be.
It has to be 100%. It's a sticker company.
Yeah. And then they just have the Forever Wick diamond candle and the apple cinnamon. Tobacco bourbon.
Tobacco bourbon? Was that like my stepfather touched me candle? Yeah.
You just start regressing in mental...
exactly. It's in the Christmas collection for repressed memories. It's the bourbon and tobacco candle.
You start having fucking flashbacks.
Yeah, just like the Christmas youth. We have grandma's apple pie. We have gingerbread cookies. And we have
tobacco
and tobacco. Yeah.
But there's a diamond in there.
And the room where they put all the coats.
Yeah.
You should get molested by your drunk chain smoking uncle. It really smells like his Camaro.
Yeah, the back seat of
an
Oldsmobile.
It was the Eldorado, whatever. Yeah, remember you got picturing the car.
Oh God!
Remember,
it's just a square. It's a square.
Yeah,
with
it was
wheels.
a long square. Yeah. It wasn't Camaro. It was like the Eldorado. No, it was something. I can't. El Camino. It was You could picture the car though, but like yeah, like because even when we grew up in the 90s, it was still an old car. So it was like from the late 70s or 80s, and it was like clearly like this guy like did good stuff when he was like 22, bought a car.
Yep.
And like nothing went well for him since then. So like he still has to drive like this 18-year-old car, and then he gets drunk and molests somebody at a Christmas party. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I can't.
I mean, I'm just angry. I'm not angry. I'm
angry.
First of all, they need to sponsor. We need to get
I'm absolutely going to get in touch with them. I'm going to send them this clip and I'm going to listen. We just did 20 fucking minutes of ad for free. You got to give us something.
And
at least give me fucking Candle. Give me I want to regress. Give me the fucking tobacco.
I want the tobacco
and bourbon Candle.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with just being paid in candles.
Imagine you get that candle, you bring it home and you burn it, and then like it actually brings back the repressed memories.
I didn't know I had.
You're totally normal after that. Like you just like all of a sudden you start. You drop like 150 pounds. Like you get like a job, like an office. You get like a Honda Civic.
My first car was a Honda Civic.
Like a normal one, not like a crotch rocket, whatever you had.
Crotch rocket Civic.
Shit. You got like something even boringer. You got like a Mazda. No, you had a Mazda Miata too.
You get a Kia. Get a Kia.
A Hyundai. You just get like a Hyundai Elantra.
I had a Hyundai Elantra too.
Oh God!
You're going through all the cars I used to have, man. I was normal.
I guess those are my repressed memories.
It's really
think of the places I was molested.
I was about to say, are you trying to like hint at something? Is there like a secret?
I lost my virginity in a Civic. I got blown in a Miata. I got jerked off in a Hyundai Elantra.
Oh God! Well, if you want to come up with some crazy idea to hide, what can we do? Okay, so it's got to be gold. Because that's the easiest thing to get the least amount of, and people will still want it.
No, I think it's gold leaf. So I think what we can do is maybe we can
just take something and cover it in gold leaf.
I have some pretty good like chicken recipes.
Well, let's not give it away. Don't give it.
Maybe we could. I could like do some like I have a really good grilled chicken recipe. Maybe we can do like grilled chicken and then add gold leaf to it.
They do that at fancy restaurants.
No, but we'll ship it to you. We'll ship it to you.
We'll ship you a chicken cutlet. A cooked chicken cutlet.
Gold leaf.
You too can order. Oh my God!
Well, your people are very busy these days. They have that fresh.
It could be the meal of the week thing, but it's like a meal of the week.
Yeah. So it's a meal of the week thing, and it's just like whatever the 8 things I buy, and then just like put a thing of gold leaf on it. And you charge like $85, so it's like a fancy
a fucking thing of hoagie rolls with gold leaf inside of.
Well, we actually do a date night package, right? So we can team with the diamond candle, right?
Yeah, great. Okay.
Yeah.
With bourbon and tobacco candle.
Yeah. So
and a hot dog bun with gold leaf on it.
And you get exactly. Yeah, you get some like a nice soubrette hot dog.
Yeah, great.
Instead of mustard, it's the gold leaf. On the inside
I never knew how
bun.
to pronounce that. Is that how it's called? Is that what it is? Soubrette? Is that
soubrette?
I've never learned how to pronounce that because it's like Sbarro or whatever the hell the.
That's the pizza place.
Oh wait, what's Sbarro?
Sbarro. Soubrette is the pizza. It's the hot dog.
Yeah,
Sbarro
but I don't know
the pizza.
I can't spell. I don't know. We ran out of time. We
anyway, it would just be really funny if you got if you became normal after purchasing the candle.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna have a lot of.
This is our last podcast. I no longer have a sense of humor now that I've dealt with my childhood traumas. I'd like to apologize for everything I've done. I'd like to denounce the Proud Boys. I'm announcing that I am tearing down my bug out bag and shelter.
That's forever.
I'm turning myself into the authorities for everyone I had sex with for the past 15 years.
I just think that with all the stuff that we've talked about, I really do need to get it all. I need the vagina chips. I need the vagina candle.
Yeah. Did you order those
I need the bourbon.
My wife wanted to buy those to me for Christmas.
Oh, yeah, dude, get them. You have to get them.
I texted Grace, who's on our podcast a couple seasons ago.
Grace Hornblower.
So I texted Grace in a group chat with my wife, and she woke up the next morning and actually was hysterical laughing.
Yes, see.
So that was actually probably the one of in her mind. That was the best bit we've ever done.
Yeah.
The vagina tasting.
Yeah.
Grace was So with the vagina chips, I think she was afraid. So what we decided was like, people who have tasted vagina before would taste the chips first.
Yes.
And if it did not taste like vagina, we would pass it on to the women.
Yes.
But if it tasted too much like vagina, then we would keep them to ourselves.
Still pass it on
because that would be like a lesbian experience for them that they weren't ready for.
That would be great because then you can have a lesbo like talk like moment while because if they like it, what happens if they like it? So what if your wife loves the taste of vagina?
I thought of that. If we had better looking, more in shape friends, and maybe like when they get a little further away from having kids.
Oh, okay.
Like I was thinking, like, okay, like we're gonna have a vagina chip party.
Yeah. And then it turns into,
and we'll see where it goes because like, so like I think it tastes like vagina. But then, like, one of our friends thinks it doesn't, right?
Yeah,
so I'm like, well, what does your wife's pussy taste like, right? Because it tastes like, so then we have to, I guess we have to eat each other's wife's pussies now,
I guess
right?
we have to test it out for real.
Yeah, so I actually thought, like, that would be, like, a really good, like, introduction to a swingers party.
Oh,
but then I very depressingly realized that, like, I don't know anybody to swing with.
Yeah.
Because like it's just and like, it's uneven, right? Because like if you're a swinging party, like ideally, like if you look over, right, like you don't want to see some slob with your wife, right? So like
you better make sure whoever you're inviting to your sexcapades.
Yeah, and on the other hand, like you don't want to be with the slob wife, right? So you really need couples that like match up sexually. That like you're not getting like the gross one while like the stud is going to town across the room, right? So I don't know, but I did think so
you thought a lot, apparently.
Well, it just seems like the vagina chip's like a natural way to get women to be bi-curious and therefore turn into a giant
I
swinger
feel
party.
like somehow this is going to turn into a big like this could go a really like bad way. Someone's going to end up getting like killed or murdered because of this shit.
No, you just see what happens. It's just what was the rule when me and Harry had at the house? What was the rule, Joe?
They were you walked in the room.
What was the rule? If somebody was having sex with a woman
there, and you
on
walk in
the couch when you were there, you took your cock out.
You just had to do it
because you just see what happens. You just take it out. And I feel like the vagina chips are one of those things. You just like, you take out the vagina chips and you see what happens. So,
oh my god.
Anyway, I'm not going to order them just because I'm really sad that I don't have any swingers. So,
well, I shit, man. You see, we gotta come up with some more products. You know what we need? You know who we need that's going to save the fucking day? Little Billy and Dingus need to come back.
Oh.
They need to sell our fucking crazy products because they know how to sell.
Okay, we'll have to bring back Billy and Dingus. Yeah. We'll put that on our list for our 3-week fever dream in the jungles of Costa Rica.
All right. Well, we're running out of time. Everything's going to kick us off. The lights are flashing. Our on-air buzzers are up. You got any last words? I don't know. My diamond candle is about to run down to the wick, so it's very dark in my podcast studio. The lights are dimming. All right, well, dig to the bottom. Get that.
The lights are dimming. No, the candles are dimming.
No. You gotta dim the lights to.
No.
Yeah.
Stick with the theme. We're powered exclusively by diamond candles.
Great.